What's happening, people? Hope we are all well. TLP Liverpool Prophet back again with another match preview. It's that time of the week again. The Premier League is once again back. We're all excited. We are all hyped. Let's go. People, this weekend, Liverpool are in action at home against Everton in the Merseyside derby. Liverpool take on Everton at Anfield at 12:30. Merseyside derby, it's a huge, huge occasion. We know that. It's always a huge occasion when the Blues rock up to town. And today, people, I am here with I'm going to give my match preview, how I feel the game will go, etc. I'm going to give my predicted starting 11, how I feel, and how I think Arne Slot will line Liverpool up against Everton tomorrow. And I'm also going to give my score prediction at the end of the game. So my score prediction for the game will be right at the end of the game. So stay tuned, people. Before we get into the video, however, do remember, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I think I am 14 subscribers away from 500, which is the current halfway mark for me. That is my current goal. So the sooner I can get to 500, the better for me, the more I will appreciate it. So if you can drop a sub, it's much appreciated, and I do really appreciate it. Like I've said, do of course drop a like on the video if you have not already done so. If you're a new viewer as well, do drop a like on the video. And of course, people, do drop a comment down below in the comment section. Let me know your starting 11 for the game. Let me know how you feel the game will go. And also, people, do let me know in the comments what your score prediction for the game is. How much do you feel Liverpool will win the game by? Because I'm assuming you'll be Liverpool fans in the comments. And let me know down below. Always interested to see what other people think and how other people feel. So, people, without further ado, let's get into the game. So, people, tomorrow, 12:30, Liverpool kick off against Everton for the Merseyside derby. It is officially Liverpool's first 12:30 kickoff of the season. We know us. We know how it was under Klopp. Klopp used to hate the 12:30 kickoffs. He could not stand them. And I feel us as Liverpool fans have now been programmed to also not like the 12:30 kickoffs. We've officially been given a 12:30 kickoff tomorrow against Everton. The Merseyside derby is a 12:30 kickoff. That's an absolute crime. It's definitely got room for banana skin being a 12:30 kickoff. I don't know what the Premier League were playing at, putting that game on this early. This should be a 4:30 kickoff or a 5:30 kickoff. Again, terrible timing. We have to play the Bitter Blues early at 12:30. There's a reason we don't like this kickoff time. There's a reason. And again, we are being forced. Well, we're being given our first 12:30 kickoff of the season. I would have taken it if it was Crystal Palace away, maybe, or if it was Brentford away or something like that. Having it be Everton, the Merseyside derby, or at home at 12:30, for me, it seems a bit off, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of that at all. But, people, it is what it is. We cannot really do nothing. It's been fixed. It's been done. It's been drawed. So we cannot change the time of the game. So we just have to look forward to it and go with it. However, if we do drop points, we can always blame the 12:30 kickoff time. That is the positive. How do I feel the game will go, people? Well, people, for me, people, this is going to be a very, very crucial and interesting week in the title race. Liverpool, obviously, we kick off first against Everton at 12:30. We win this game, we are absolutely laughing. We are laughing our BS off because you know what, people? You know why? Arsenal take on Manchester City at 4:30. 4:30, Arsenal and City play each other. Our two title rivals play each other. We win our game against Everton, we can just sit back and enjoy that game because whatever happens in that game then does not matter at all. Arsenal win, Manchester City win, a draw. It doesn't matter what happens in that game. We have won our game. We clear at the top. They are playing catch up. So we win our game tomorrow. Very, very, very big because Arsenal take on City. Someone's dropping points there. I don't know who, but someone will drop points. People, I think Arsenal will beat Manchester City at home. It's at the Emirates. I feel they can nick a 1-0 win against them from a set piece, and I feel they can defend it out. So I'm going to go with the Arsenal win against Manchester City. So I think Arsenal win, and then that puts Manchester City on 3 losses. I feel they're going to be out of the title race. I look at Arsenal really as the main contenders for Liverpool's title throne this season. So we win our game. We maintain our well, we maintain our 3-point gap over Arsenal for now, which is important early in the season. So I feel a very important and crucial week of Premier League football is ahead for all three teams that are in the title race: Liverpool, Manchester City, and Arsenal. I feel we've got a very, very good chance at bridging the gap between us and Arsenal, or even us and City, even further this weekend. So the lads have to go into the game with the mentality, with the mindset of winning the game, keep up the winning streak, keep winning the game, or keep winning games, and keep maintaining the gap of our two title rivals down below in second and third. That's how I feel. So I think it's going to be a very interesting and important, crucial week of the title race. Yeah. So people, how do I feel the game will go? Look, people, Everton, however you want to look at it, it's never going to be an easy game against the Bitter Blues. We saw last season we struggled against them at home. We needed a Diogo Jota last minute, a late Diogo Jota winner, a brilliant goal from Diogo Jota to win us the game last time out against Everton. They don't make it easy for us. They did very well against us at Goodison in their final game at Goodison. They nicked a 2-2 draw. So people, Everton away or Everton at home, either way, it's never an easy game. They're going to play their hearts out. They're going to play their souls out. They're going to be fighting like rabid dogs. It's going to be a scrap at times. It's not going to be an easy game. They are not going to come. They are not going to roll over. They are going to make us work for this victory. I feel David Moyes is a very underrated coach as well. He's got Everton playing some decent ball. He's got them looking good. They're very much improved from what they were like under Sean Dyche. When they were under Sean Dyche, they were obviously in a relegation battle. I feel David Moyes has come in and he's got them looking a lot more solid and better. And it looks like they play a bit better football as well. I feel he's a very underrated coach. And I feel Everton, if they play their cards right this season, they can challenge for the top half of the table. They're so used to being in relegation scraps mid-table. I feel with David Moyes, they've got a very good manager there who can take them to the top half and arguably even a place in Europe, maybe people. Because I feel Everton could have a very, very decent season this year. I really do. Having said that, though, let's stop bigging up Everton. They're our rivals. We don't like them. It's going to be a tough game, people. It's going to be a very, very tough game. I think it could be one of them games where, again, it's late on. We need a late goal to win it, and a late goal wins it. That's how I look at it. As for how the game goes, I think it's going to be very similar to the Burnley game. I feel Everton will come. They will lob to mid-block it. They'll let us have the ball. And it's going to be a game of, it's going to be a frustrating afternoon for Liverpool. Everton will put 11 players behind the ball. And I feel Liverpool are yet again going to have to do what we did against Burnley. Try our best to break Everton down. If we can start off like we did against Atletico Madrid, quick fire, happy days. However, if it's more like the Burnley game, I feel Liverpool could be in a little bit of trouble because, again, low blocks, Liverpool do not like a low block. Everton are going to come and they're going to play a low block. They played a low block last time at Anfield, and I feel they will do something very similar this time out as well. So, again, it's going to be a game of attack versus defence, a team where we have a lot of the ball, they're sitting in, and we have to try and break them down. Does that worry me, people? Yes, it does, because Liverpool are not good at breaking teams down. We saw against Burnley, we needed a late penalty to win that. Again, it does worry me, but I have to back the boys and have faith because look at what we've done since the season started. We've scored late in every single game we've played, whether that be Bournemouth at home, Newcastle away, Arsenal at home, Burnley away after the break, even Atletico Madrid on Wednesday night. We always find a way to do it. So I have to back and believe in the boys that even if we're struggling, even if we aren't playing too well tomorrow, that we will somehow find a way to get the win and take the 3 points back to Anfield. Well, keep the 3 points at Anfield, sorry. So I have to believe, I have to back the boys. But like I said, Everton, they're going to come. They're going to be very, very up for it. They have to be up for it. It's a Merseyside derby, people. I'd be concerned if they weren't up for the game, but they will. They will 100% come and they will put in a shift. And it's going to be up to Liverpool to match Everton's intensity, to match their fight, their hunger, their desire, because we know they'll have it. We have got to do similar. We've got to match it. It's going to be tough. Very, very tough game, people. It's not going to be easy. A lot of people look at it and think, Liverpool top of the league, Everton, wherever they are in the league. It's going to be easy. Let's not get twisted, people. It's a Merseyside derby. Like everyone says, form goes out the window in games like this. Either way, people, if we're talking about form, Everton aren't even on bad form. They've got some pretty decent form coming into this game. So again, like I said, form goes out the window, and you cannot take the game for granted. A Merseyside derby is always competitive. It's always thrilling. Like I said, we've had some great Merseyside derbies over the year. We beat them 5-2. Anomaly. We beat them with the Origi late minute goal. We've had some very good memories against Everton over the years. Some not too good ones. But like I said, Everton coming to town, it's always going to be a rocky affair and a rocky encounter. So we have to look forward to it, and we have to be prepared going into the game. So that's my little preview of the game, people. Next up, people, what I wanted to do is I wanted to give my, give my starting 11 prediction, how I feel Liverpool will line up, and how I feel Arne Slot will line Liverpool up for this game tomorrow against Everton at Goodison. So, people, if you do, just bear with me. I will get the starting 11 up, and I'll run you through my thought process and why I think this will be the starting 11 for tomorrow's game against Everton. So if I just share the screen, here we go. Hope you guys can see this. Apologies for that. There we go. Apologies for this. Here we go, people. This is my predicted 11 for Liverpool's game against Everton. Hopefully you guys can see this. There we go. I have set this up perfectly for you guys. So this is my predicted 11 tomorrow to face Everton at Anfield in the Merseyside derby. Again, as you can see in goal, there's no surprises really. I've gone with Alisson Becker. He will, of course, Ali will be the goalkeeper. There's no surprises there. I've got no doubts about it. He will play. Alisson in goal. Left back, people, I've gone and brought Milos Kerkez back into the team. I thought Robbo had a decent display against Atletico Madrid. He did score the opening goal for us, albeit it was a lucky deflection. Whatever, a goal is a goal. But I feel, again, it's a perfect opportunity for a little bit of rotation. We rotated during the week. Obviously, we gave Kerkez a rest, and we put Robbo in. I feel for this game, it's Everton at home. I'd like us to play our strongest 11, so I've gone with Milos Kerkez at left back. I feel Slot will bring him back into the team, and we'll see Robbo on the bench. So I've gone with Milos. However, if Robbo does play, I wouldn't be surprised. Merseyside derby, he's got the experience of this game. He knows what it's about. Maybe Slot puts him in purely because of that. Maybe Kerkez obviously hasn't got a feel for the Merseyside derby yet. But I feel Slot will go with Milos Kerkez for the game. Centre back pairing, again, there's no real surprises there, people. Let's be honest about it. I have gone with Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk. It's the only pairing we can put out at the moment. There's no one else we can really put in. So yeah, Virgil and Ibu will be the centre back pairing. Hopefully they're switched on again, and hopefully we actually are solid defensively. I know I say that again. We never are solid defensively, but hopefully today or tomorrow, our two centre backs are switched on. Right back, people, I've gone with Jeremy Frimpong. I would keep Frimpong in the starting 11. He got his start against Atletico Madrid. He did get subbed off for Conor Bradley, but I feel for this one, it's tough. It's very tough. I feel the right back position in the team is very, very competitive between Frimpong and Bradley. I've opted with Jeremy Frimpong, though. I feel keep him in the team and let him kind of prove himself and, graft his way getting into the team, etc. So I'm going to go with Jeremy Frimpong for this game. I'm going to put Frimpong in at right back. Although, again, if Conor Bradley plays, I won't be surprised and I won't be too upset about it. So, yeah, I've gone with Frimpong. So I've gone with the back four of Milos Kerkez, Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Jeremy Frimpong. In the middle, in the double pivot midfield, I've actually gone with Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. I have put Alexis McAllister back into this game. I don't know, people, what it is, but I feel I'd be a lot more comfortable with Alexis playing against Everton. Obviously, Szoboszlai can play there. I'd have no issue if Szoboszlai is in the starting 11. He's been very good. But I feel, again, this is the perfect opportunity for a little bit of rotation. Maybe bring Maka back into the team. Maybe he's back to his best fitness. And give Szobo a little bit of a rest. I think Szoboszlai has earned a bit of a rest. However, if he does play, no surprises. I wouldn't be surprised and I wouldn't be upset because he's been great. But I would feel more comfortable, people, with Alexis McAllister in this game against Everton personally. Although either way, I wouldn't be too upset. So I've gone with Alexis McAllister to partner Ryan Gravenberch in the midfield double pivot. Gravenberch, of course, obviously he is a shoo-in. He has to play whenever he's fit. I don't see that other way. So that's the double pivot I've gone with Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. Again, people, I feel Szoboszlai could come on off the bench in this game if needs be. Or he could even start. You never know, people. You never know what Arnestad will go with. However, I feel Arnestad will go with Alexis McAllister for this game. So that's my double pivot. Across the front line, people, again, not much changes here. Not much has changed for the whole season, really. This has been the front line I think I've predicted to play for most of the season, honestly. Cody Gakpo for left again. No surprises. There's no one else you can really put there. I've gone with Florian Wirtz through the centre. I felt Florian Wirtz had a pretty decent showing against Atletico Madrid on Wednesday night. Definitely his best performance so far in the Liverpool shirt. I thought he looked pretty impressive, picking out pockets. Some of his balls were great, very involved. I thought Wirtz had a very decent display out against Atletico Madrid on Wednesday. So hopefully this is him building himself up, getting a feel, gelling into the squad a little bit, and we see more of that, of course, for this game going ahead, hopefully. So I think Wirtz will play in that number 10 position behind Hugo. So again, I'm going Gakpo for left, Wirtz to centre in the number 10. Off the right, Mohamed Salah. Again, people, I felt similar to Wirtz. Mohamed Salah looked a lot better against Atletico Madrid than he has in the first 4 games of the season. I feel he was involved in the first goal, albeit he didn't score the goal, but the free kick was taken, it was deflected. Second goal was Pete Mohamed Salah. He sat the defence on their backside and scored a beautiful goal. And I thought overall, Salah's performance was a lot better against Atletico Madrid than it has been for the first 4 games. So hopefully that is a sign of Mohamed Salah slowly getting back to his best and the levels that we all know and want him to be at. So I've gone with Mohamed Salah. Hopefully he gets a goal, and hopefully it's the beginning of Salah's return to his highest level and standard. Through the centre, up top, I've gone with Hugo Ekitike, people. Again, people are going to say, what about Alexander Isak? Well, Alexander Isak started against Atletico Madrid on Wednesday night, which surprised me because I always felt, even though Arne Slot said he would be involved, I was under the impression that Isak would get maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes at the end of the game to come on as a sub. I didn't expect him to start, but fair play to Arne Slot. He decided to start Isak, put him in from the start, and I thought Isak had a pretty decent game. Looked very involved, was always wanting the ball. He didn't ghost or nothing. I felt he had a pretty decent debut. He did come off after 60 minutes, obviously needed a rest. As Arne Slot, I said, he's not match fit yet, and Hugo did come on. I feel for this game, I would personally prefer if Hugo started the game. I feel playing Hugo through the centre, obviously, I feel is the better and the safer option. I feel Isak in this game can come on maybe as a substitute for the last 20 minutes, 10 minutes, or even in the 60th minute. Maybe this time, rather than take him off in the 60th minute, we bring him on in the 60th minute. So I feel for this game, have Alexander Isak as a bench player, as a substitute, and we can bring him on if needs be. I do feel Isak will feature in the game. Maybe he doesn't start, maybe he doesn't make a big impact, but I feel he will either be brought on off the bench or he'll start and be shubbed off again. But I feel Hugo should play this game. I feel Hugo is probably the better choice at the moment. Isak, according to Start, like I just said, isn't fully there yet. He isn't fully match fit. So I feel, of course, Hugo would be the better option for this game. And again, Hugo's cooking. He's doing well. Hopefully he continues that on. So that is my predicted 11, people. I have gone with, if just to run through it again, I've gone with Alisson, Becker in goal, which is no surprise. I've gone with a back 4 of Milos Kerkez at left back, Ibrahim Konate, and Virgil van Dijk as our centre backs. I've gone with Jeremy Frimpong as our right back. I've gone with a double pivot midfield of Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. The 3 across the front line, I've gone with Cody Gakpo off the left wing, Florian Wirtz as the 10 in the centre, Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, off the right as the right winger. Through the centre as striker, I've gone with Hugo Ekitike. That is my team to predict. That is my team, I feel, will take on Everton tomorrow at 12:30. 4-2-3-1 formation, obviously, I feel that is the best formation for us. And it's the formation we use mostly. So that is the team I've gone with. Again, hopefully at some point, people, Isak will be integrated into the team and he will be a starter. I'd love it if we can get both Hugo and Isak into the same team because I feel both of them should be playing in the team. They both deserve a spot in the team. But we'll see how honest that works around it. On paper, people, by the exception of Alexander Isak, I think this is Liverpool's strongest team. I genuinely feel on paper this is our strongest team. Obviously, my strongest team would be Hugo off left and Isak do the centre as the striker, but I feel that is still a very, very solid and good team. So, people, that is my team for Liverpool's game against Everton tomorrow. 4-2-3-1. That is how I feel honest that will line Liverpool up. So, if I can just stop share screening that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Right. I can just put myself back to normal. There we go, people. There we go. So, that's my predicted team for the game. As for my score prediction for tomorrow's game, people, this is a tough one. It's a very tough one. Merseyside derby. They're going to be up for it. They're going to give us a proper fight. We know it's not going to be easy. My score prediction for the game, people, is another close one. I've gone with another really, really tight game. My prediction is Liverpool 1, Everton 0. I've gone with Liverpool to get a clean sheet. But I think it will be one of them games where we do nick it late on again. Maybe last 10 minutes, last 5 minutes stoppage time. I feel Liverpool will score, but I think it will be left late again. I think it will be another one of them frustrating afternoons for us. But I feel Liverpool will, yet again, show why we're champions and get the win late on in the game. So I've gone with a Liverpool win of 1-0. I feel it'll be a 1-0, a 2-0 maybe. But for me, I've gone with a 1-0. I think it'll be a very, very close encounter and a very, very tight game, in my opinion. I don't expect a push over. I don't expect an easy win because it's not going to be whenever Everton rock into town. It is never the case like that. So, yeah, my score prediction, people, is Liverpool 1, Everton 0. But, people, do get me in the comment section below. Give me your score prediction. It's always nice to hear what other people think and what other fans think. For now, though, people, that is it for me today. That is it for me. I am going to head off. I'll be back tomorrow after the game with my match reaction of the game after Liverpool hopefully pick up another 3 points. Do remember, on your way out, hope you guys have liked the video, enjoyed the video, of course. Do remember, do drop a like on the video. It's much appreciated. Do sub to the channel if you have not already done so. Like I said before, 15 subs away from 500, which is my current goal, the halfway mark. The sooner I can get there, the much better. I do appreciate it if you do sub. So please do sub to the channel if you haven't already done so. And of course, do drop a comment down below, people. Give me your predicted 11 for the game. Give me your score prediction. And give me your little preview on how you feel the game will go. TLP is going with a 1-0 win to Liverpool tomorrow as his score prediction. But people, get in the comment section. Give me your score prediction and how you feel tomorrow's game will go. For now, though, people, I'm going to head out. I'll be back tomorrow after the game with my match reaction. For now, people, stay safe, stay good. Liverpool profit. Peace out. Up the Reds. Let's go.